ladies, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be doing something a little different. I haven't done anything like this yet. I kind of hope to keep continuing this as a monthly thing on my channel. I don't know if you guys have noticed or anything like that at all, but lately, the past maybe few months or so, I haven't really been doing Ipsy unboxing. I'm still subscribed to them, and I was thinking, since I wasn't doing any of the Ipsy unboxings anymore, that I can still incorporate what I got in my Ipsy bag. And I was like, you know what, let me just slap on all the stuff that they sent me for the month and kind of incorporate it into a look. I used pretty much all the Ipsy products that I got sent to me and turned it into this makeup look, and I absolutely love it. Oh, side note, I'm pretty sure if you guys are familiar with my channel, you guys know that I have that like super bright rockin' like red hair, and it's not red anymore, guys. I dyed it over the weekend and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love my hair. I was kind of freaking out. I think I told you guys in a couple videos before that I wanted to change my hair up. That's why like my roots were going in like crazy, and I was just like, you know, I don't know if I want to do the red anymore. I've had the red in for over 2 years, and I was just ready for a new color. The fall was coming, and I was just like, I want a change. And y'all already know, like, when we have our mind set up to make things happen, we do it. I ended up talking to my husband about it because I do love to hear his opinion on what he likes to see. I was in between a couple different colors, but he helped me settle on going back to my natural hair color, only because I feel like my hair needs a break, and I was just like, you know, the other shades and the other colors I was thinking about doing may require me to like strip my hair or like massively bleach it, because I had just, oh, my hair was bright red, y'all. Y'all know this. So I was just happy that I went with my natural hair color, let my hair color, you know, chill for a little bit, take a break, and just obsess over having dark hair all over again. I really did miss it, and I'm just so excited that I have it back. But I also got a trim the day that I got it cut. I colored it myself, but I went and got a trim before I colored it, just so I have like less hair to deal with, because my hair is really thick and it was like getting really long. It was like down my lower back area. I got, I don't know, maybe like 3 inches or so trimmed off, and then I got some layers put in it to make it a little bit more choppy and all that. Just wanted to side note that to you guys, let you guys know that I did color it, if you haven't been on my Instagram and didn't know that I colored it. But anyways, back to the video. This is September's bag. It's really cute. I absolutely love the bag. I also love that they called this month Face Fashion, because like a lot of the style fashion weeks are happening. If you ladies are interested in seeing how I created this look, then just keep watching. Do not mind how I look right now. I just have some baking going on right now, and I pretty much completed my whole face. The only thing I'm probably gonna put on later is some highlight. Let me get right into my Ipsy bag and pull out the products that I'm going to be using for this video. I'm pretty excited to see how this look turns out. I'm not going to be using in the bag for this video is the Vasanti Brighten Up, since it is a exfoliating cleanser, and we're not going to be doing anything with taking off our face. I have 2 mini palettes that I'm going to be working with today. I have the Ipsy NYX palette. Here is what this palette looks like. I'm in love with the shadows. I like that they do have a highlighting shadow, and I like that they do have a shadow to give your eyes some depth. For this Pixie Trio, this is mini, oh, it's a mini brow trio. Oh, I didn't even know that. I definitely thought that this was an eyeshadow palette. I guess it's a brow palette, and I already did my brows. I like this because I can definitely use this as a eyeshadow palette as well, since it does have like matte color. Really excited about combining these two together, actually. And I also have this lip product, and this shade is in Starlit Cocktail, and it is just a really pretty deep red. Hopefully I can pull that off. I do have a little highlighter, and this is in Champagne Shimmer by Temp 2. I know this is more meant for like airbrushing, but I have used it to mix foundations, and I've also have used it to apply for highlight. I'm definitely going to be using the products that they sent me in this month's Ipsy, but I'm also going to be incorporating like other products that I do have, so it's not going to be like a challenge or anything. But I'm going to start off with a Jessie's Girl eyeshadow primer, and this Ipsy had sent me. I'm not sure which bag they sent this in. I'm just going to just quickly apply this on the lids. Dip into the Ipsy NYX palette and grab that highlight. Just highlight my brow bone area. And then hit above my brow as well. Blend that out with my finger. Then I'm going to grab the Pixie Trio and dip into this matte shade right here and use that as a transition. I don't think I would ever use that light shade for my brows. It's just too light. Maybe I can see myself using it maybe as a highlight, but it would make a pretty awesome transition shade for my skin tone, so we'll just go with that. I'm gonna grab the middle color. This is just a really pretty brown shimmer shade. I'm gonna apply that on the lid. Oh wow, that is so pretty. I'm gonna grab this light brown shade and kind of blend that into the crease area. I'm gonna pick up this matte shadow and kind of focus that more on the outer V. Bring it in a little bit on the lash line. I'm just going to take a blending brush with no shadow on it and kind of just blend that outer area out, soften it up a little bit. Just going to repack the outer lash line and kind of the inner V area. So it's going to be more on the lid this time instead of this whole outer area right there. I'm just going to repack the lid. To kind of buff out the baking around the eye so I can hit up the lower lash line. I'm going to pick up the shadow that I used on the eyelids and apply that on my lower lash line. I'm also going to apply it on the waterline as well. Just kind of brush it up on there. Just be careful when you do that because you can get eyeshadow in your eye and that feels weird. Then I'm going to be applying Maybelline's Rocket Volume Mascara on the eyelashes. Use it as the first coat. I'm going to be grabbing the Temptu highlighter. I'm just going to apply just a little bit on the back of my hand. Just like a little drop. I don't have an airbrush, but we'll make this work. Kind of mix the product up a little bit on the back of my hand so it's not super liquidy. It's gonna look something like that. Just dab dabble into a little bit of that and apply it on my cheekbones. It leaves a really pretty highlight, even when using a brush though. As for the inner corner, I'm just going to go into my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette to this Champagne Truffle shade and hit that in my inner corner. I'm going to quickly apply on some false lashes. As I'm waiting for this lash glue to get tacky, I'm just going to apply Jordana's Best Volume Extreme on my lower lashes. Go back into the Ipsy NYX eyeshadow palette, grab the black shadow, and just kind of define this area one more time. And then the same goes for the eyeshadow. I'm just going to go back in and repack that area. Going to bind my real lashes and my false lashes together. And then apply some mascara to make it official. As for the lip, I have it right here. I'm just going to apply it. Here is the final look using all of the products that I got in this month's Ipsy bag. I like this makeup look overall. Kind of has this vampire-esque feel to it, I feel like. I absolutely love it. It's something that I can see myself wearing for the fall, and I'm just waiting for the weather to get cold. Yeah, I guess that is everything for this video. If you guys enjoyed watching this, please give it a thumbs up. I'm really considering doing this as more of a monthly thing instead of doing like the unboxings, because I feel like they're so mainstream and like everyone's doing them. So if you guys like something like this where I still show you guys what I get in my Ipsy but incorporate it on my face, then definitely like this video. If you guys have any questions about any of the makeup products that I've used, then just comment down below and let me know what's up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. I will also list my Twitter, my Facebook page, my Instagram, and my vlogging channel around this area, so definitely go check that out. Thank you so much for watching, ladies, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!